Hello and welcome back to Disco Elysium. We're here in this little office space that we raided a little bit last time. Oh, there was something I didn't see, apparently. Let's inspect.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
A payphone.
Yes?
Could this be the phone from which we were supposed to try and find... Who made the call? Keep searching for the caller. I'm fairly confident I'll be able to get the money together by the end of the day for the room. 10 cents is not a lot.
A cold touch of plastic welcomes you as you pick up the handset. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Ah, shit. 28%. That's not a very good percent. Let's roll it. Oh shit, really?
005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling. Calling. Still calling. Then.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. You rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy. How may I help you?
What is this place?
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. You rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy.
Thanks, Lemmy. Do you know me?
No.
I mean, what is this place to me?
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
Why did I call
Maybe
you?
call to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
Maybe, but I don't even know my name.
If you need any further assistance, you can visit us on the corner of Voyager and Main. I can't help you over the phone. Are we done?
Interesting. Voyager and Main. Are those streets here in Martinez? Something tells me no.
On the corner of Voyager and Main, a large neon sign hangs on the side of a building. Video Revachol, 24 hours. It's raining and there is almost no traffic on the street. A woman's footprints in the mud lead away from the front door.
What is Shivers again? Tune in to the city.
Tiny heels tiptoeing down the road. Beautiful steps, light-footed with a lifetime ahead of them. You look up and the air seems to grow darker. Suddenly you feel like you don't want to hear about video rentals anymore. You don't want to hear about any of it. It was all shit. It's over.
What was all shit?
It.
Kim, I feel sad about Video Revachol 24 hours.
That's enough for you today. Let's conclude this call.
And we're done. Well, figured I might learn something. Not sure I did. This door is locked and cannot be opened from this side without a pass card. Guess you have no choice but to talk to the union leader. Fuck, bitch. I was hoping... Oh well, good thing we didn't go here last night. Oh, we're kind of fucking locked into this path then. Collecting rainwater. Ooh, some bottles. Whatever this is. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts.
Snow is quietly covering the numerous wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really hard here.
How hard?
Well, They went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
Is it a party if you're just in this corner by yourself? Did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
This is really sad. I must have been miserable.
Yes, this scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on.
Come on. I need to pay rent. Break. Okay. There's a little stairwell there. I believe this is a path. I'm gonna check out this little hut. Whatever this is.
This is the night watchman's booth.
Oh.
The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
We know a Renee.
Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself.
Failed.
Sit down and have a breather.
So this is where Renee works. I'm gonna look around.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
I'm gonna take the picture.
Black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera.
Why did you take that picture of René?
I'm a cop. Instinctual to collect evidence.
Fine. But let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
Leave. Can I put it back? I don't feel very good about... Ooh, 121. No, nope.
This is the night what?
I'm not gonna have a seat and rest. That seems like a mistake. All around you, great machines in quiescence. As in not working, I guess. Or not currently working. White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like the forest under snow. I'm not entirely sure what is and isn't walkable. I'm gonna use my... Measure head makes all men quiver, it says.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block.
Go and stop, if I'm not mistaken.
On. Arrête. Off.
Well, fair enough. I'm gonna keep that in mind, but not press it right now. Is it this thing? Well, that much closer to paying rent. Faded industrial lettering on the platform Kvalsund. Sounds very Swedish to me. Then again, Sweden probably doesn't exist either in this world. Shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. Great machines are sleeping. Very close to paying rent. Speaker silent, no work. Should I be pressing the button? Let's not press the button. Musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. gloves. Half-light. I'm gonna put them on just to see if I have a thought about it. No. They look nice though. Let's keep the yellow gloves on. We can pay rent. Industrial sized thermos, smells like burnt coffee. Oh, even more money. That's an entrance. We can talk to this guy. Banner sags under the weight of rain and snow. White waves and red.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
Is that it? I don't think so.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along.
Wow.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi.
Ubi.
The vanishing peninsula of Ubisund on Muindi.
Sick.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
Tiny man is so engaged in his work he doesn't notice you. Hi.
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What is it with you people in
I
scabs?
mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi, right?
Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister.
Irish.
I had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then.
New
Too
world.
old to lose my accent then.
Irish. Doesn't he sound vaguely Irish to you? I'm not that good with English accents to exactly pinpoint. But if I were to hazard a guess, I'd say he sounds somewhat Irish.
People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I
Or
just
Welsh?
want you to know there was never any of that where I come from.
No,
Sir,
not Welsh.
Those are just nasty rumors.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
What are you doing on with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Waves of the containers towering behind us. What's going on here?
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core.
Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers?
No, not really. Miss Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
This looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Thanks, Leo, you've been very helpful.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
He doesn't seem to be in on, well, anything. Say, where is everyone? The harbor is empty.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
He leans in with a confidential look.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
That's Measurehead, right?
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
Interested. He stops but seems eager to tell you more. What trouble did Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union
He smiles and leans
The
closer.
boy stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling him to take some time off.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple friend.
No. This is not too mean, is it? What did they actually do?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. Well, that's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
He looks at you for assistance.
It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow.
Okay, Leo, let's hear about this fight they got you in. This fight you got into.
I remember I was the runt of the class. The bigger boys always used to pick on me. You see, I had a bit of a temper back in the day. Flew off the handle like nobody's business. But Mr. Everett and his brother always came to help. Once they beat old Noel Becker so bad he needed stitches on his head. Noel never started another fight with anyone after this. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar are real nice guys, mister. You should go talk to Mr. Everett. I'm sure you'll be good friends. He's friends with everyone around here.
Do you work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But
Oh,
everyone
Bellick.
calls me Leo.
Like Nico Bellic in GTA 4. Isn't it Bellic? Am I getting that mixed up? I might be. I haven't played GTA 4 in a very long time. He raises his hand in a welcoming
I'm like
gesture.
Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
She's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
I also want to know.
A real pretty lady with a skin like those douce sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down besides the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am.
Hold on. Who is this Miss Beaufort you mentioned?
Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all
Oh, that lady.
entirely.
He respects that word. That's obvious.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids.
Oh.
Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes.
Law school. Could she be talking about the union fixer, aka
Yeah.
the gardener?
Okay, so this is the union fixer, the gardener.
Looks like it.
I'm not sure what a fixer is, but she is a real nice girl. Smart as a whip too.
Smiles a disarming smile at
Telling
you.
the gardener you know her name might throw her off. Perhaps something to consider
Indeed.
later.
Say, are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh yes, I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadam's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dog fighters. Alcohol, however.
Taking this soup to... Is that something he said? What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in
Brew
rags.
it. I thought borscht was sausage. Hold up, who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Oh, interesting. So, but Mr. Manana speaks the same language. Looks like the borscht is spiked. I'm gonna look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
Oh, we're looking on 55 experience. Okay. Say, what's in that container over there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
I'm looking for the leader of the Dockworkers Union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everard then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this
Oh,
man.
Mr. Everard is where he always is. In his office, of course.
Points to the two joint okay. Okay, thank you. I'm off.
Bye now.
Now's the question. Oh, I'm holding... I don't know if I should remove it or not, if that's important. Let's go to the office first, I think will be the right thing to do. Coffee in the giant thermoses is still lukewarm. Stair made of Palestine. There's our man. A marlin? Taxidermy fish that tells time. Hello, sir.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated
Hell of a
behind
portrait.
a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Let's get straight to business. There's a dead body in a tree.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi.
Dubois?
Good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
He gestures to a tiny chair opposite to his giant desk.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
He relaxes into his chair and
I've
continues.
offered you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Let's start in that end. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about
Take a
it.
seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Gives you a sly wink. I'm gonna remain serious.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair
Damn.
in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
Points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically
Should
huge.
be sufficient permission to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Hey, that's 25 real. That's good money. Think of all the stuff you could.
No. You know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
I'm gonna take it and not say anything.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or...
No.
No, it's cool.
Cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun. Gun.
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
I can pop one charge.
When he said, don't worry,
He actually meant be very worried, yes.
be very worried.
I'm not worried, I got this.
Are you all right, Harry? You say you got this, but you seem a little anxious to me. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right.
HDB, I think we are Harry Dubois.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
I'm gonna turn to Kim.
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Shit. We're gonna need to roll the double sixes. Come on! Well,
You're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
no, I'm not about to cry.
Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Possibly.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
I'm not gonna call him Mr. Dubois. Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use that glass of water, sit upright.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Thank you, Kim.
It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
You call me Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So that's really my name.
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
My memory's fine. I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong.
Fa-
However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
Oh, fuck.
Words flowed like a river of honey from his lips. I guess word has already reached him. No matter. No harm done.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right
Oh,
now.
fuck. I'm so boned.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
I'm gonna have another look. That's a 5. I've got... it's an 11. I got plus 5, plus 1. I don't need to roll 5s. Ooh!
As you look at the folder,
Okay.
Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
That's not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
Okay, we're kind of turning it around a little bit.
That means he doesn't really know anything about you.
That's good.
A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
Well, I guess I have to ask this. So the Census Bureau says my name is Harry Dubois.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
Actually done with that? I don't know. We have quite a few more questions to ask. I'm gonna let him do his little theatrics and say
But
nothing.
there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calm
Sorry about
the
those
talk and
noises.
exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
I need some support from my #1 guy. So I'm gonna turn to Kim and go, is that true? Are we door opening machines?
Sure, I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
Sounds pretty fucking shady.
Excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Interesting. Oh, this is fun. Do we try to call him out? I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging.
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
You need a big wig considering that hairline. Why don't you just open it
I am
yourself?
a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
Sorry, I need to fucking what? Who's? Right. Sorry about that.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
Fine, I'll look into it. We need to talk about. Oh, we can ask. What do you mean by
A
weasel?
loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
I fucking bet it's the smoking guy on the balcony.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
Damn it, fine. I'll look into it. We need to talk about the murder.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Could you help me get a dead body down from a
You
tree?
might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt, a steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
I think the safest thing is to say, we could go for this actually. We're not going for that. Don't want to be pointing fingers. You're a community leader. Help your community
I
out.
can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values.
He
But of
licks his
course,
lips and
all
smiles.
joking aside, I am going to help you.
Picks up a handset of a radio phone on his right, then clicks a button.
Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down. And Jean, please take it easy with the race signs. That's a yes to getting the body down, no to the race signs.
He hangs up and turns back to
You
you.
can find Jean-Luc down at the gates. He's the big impressive one.
I know him, thank you.
Tattoos, muscles, ethnic looking. Can't miss him. Great guy.
I think... I don't want to talk about this. I'm not gonna straight up say this, I don't think. Should I? Oh shit, we never reported back to the cleaning lady. Tattoos. I kinda still want the badge. Might take a while, track down your badge. Rest of the orb. Yeah, I need to talk about Manana as well. Special Borscht. Vigilantes. Did we do that? I think we're gonna call it there. I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later.
You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Great. Wouldn't want to get stuck in here.
You're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
Don't know about that. Oh, autosave. Ah, the check. To be handed over ceremonies. Supposedly exchanges for 25 real at your local Fritz store. Fritte. Below the number, a careful hand has written the words "Cunt Stables Rent," all of it. Note, worthless in a pawn shop. Oh boy. Fuck. Come on. Oh. Okay. Never mind.
Yes? What do you want to know? Good.
I was wondering if I could talk about what just went down. Apparently not yet. At the very least. Before we quit, let's go push that button.
A rusting marsh. On. Arrête.
I'm gonna press marsh.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Oh, is it a bridge?
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk,
Indeed.
the crane places the container down. This crane was built with a purpose, which has now been fulfilled. To move this container.
What's inside the
You
container?
can say. All you know is, it's special.
I can't see how that was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Based. I'm gonna leave.
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Qualson, what did it say? Means Waleford? Makes sense. Fjord. Sund. Not sure I would equate those, but fine. I think there's something special about this container.
Is this like your thing with that wall again?
Maybe. Can't tell. I think we should investigate further.
Because I don't.
Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
I don't know, Kim. It just feels special.
Cargo container, detective. Just like all the others. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the union, right?
Gonna open the door.
Attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
No reply.
What the fuck? Persuade the door to open?
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Yeah, why am I?
Why are you what?
Never
Are you
mind.
satisfied, detective?
I guess we'll try that at a later time. Possibly. Shit. I like that Kim thought it was very satisfying to see the crane in action, though. I bet. Is it a bridge? Maybe not. And now we can open this door, which puts us here. And we have both Mañana and Measurehead to speak with, which we'll do next time. I'm gonna save now. See you later.